today, it's all about J'aime mon carré. It's all about these little square boxes by Hermès. This love story begins back in 2010. Hermès made this revival of sorts with the youth from different cities, and it was like a really fun concept because back in 2010 we were all about vintage and stealing from our grandma's closets and our mothers and inheriting all of their pieces and adapting them to the current fashion needed twist. And I've been saving this little magazine of sorts since that. I collect all of my Hermès things because I find them so inspiring. So let's get closer. So this is the J'aime mon carré, which is I love my square. It sounds so silly to call a piece of fabric that it's kind of overpriced. The graphics are so cool. I was 20 when this one came out. You know, the iconic Queen Elizabeth look with the trench and it just over your head. Very bohemian chic. As a bag strap of your grandma's old Kelly that has seen better days, but that looks like lived in and more interesting. And that really put the Hermès silk scarves under my radar. Honestly, I was not really into that because they were really like dated and boring, not interesting enough. But seeing that, like, this looks cool and effortless. No, like they don't care. So careless, not effortless, more careless. And all over the world, different cultures embracing this. Proof, 2010. I have some that are my mom's, and I just bought another one. So I have 3 main sizes and my twilly, which this is like a cute stack of boxes, but the twillies, they come in this little cute box with a ribbon inside of it, and I love it. So these are the boxes and these are the sizes. This is a 45 centimeters carré, a 75 centimeters, 90 centimeters long. Yeah. But first, let me begin with the star of this show, my twilly. So somewhere around earlier last year, they came out with the bandana collection. I am Mexican, and bandanas have like a really deep root into our culture because those are the piece of cloth that people that work in the fields use to protect themselves from the sun, which is not luxurious at all, and they are quite inexpensive. But seeing Hermès taking it to the next level and doing it in a really beautiful print and array of colors, and when I went they only had the twillies, and I got the navy one and I've been using it a lot. I really loved how it looks here in my hat, which was very simple to do. I just placed it around here, crossed it over, and the hat has this little knot, and that's where I cross it over, insert it here. I fixed the Hermès Paris because that's cute. Voila! It gives like a really interesting twist to an otherwise boring hat. But it's really inexpensive. It was from H&M, and I just added a really overpriced piece of cloth, and it looks chic-y-deaky. When I went there, they only had the twillies and they had the bows for men, but you can also do it with the twilly. And voila, I have a knot. I look like a teddy bear at a fair, but hey, I like it. I also like to tie it around my wrist, do a simple knot, and just have like a thick wristlet. It looks quite, with the whole choker thing, I loved to do a double, and it just elevates any outfit. Or the simple French, because I felt my outfit was quite noisy and I wanted it to add my twilly. Just add it as a bag charm. So you do the first knot on the handle, and then all you have to do is twist it around it, and voila! And it gives like a really different look from the one that I've been doing with my bag. I think that's basically it when it comes to a twilly and what I like to do with it. So now, the 45 centimeters. This is really old, and this one is Avez-vous bien dormir? It's quite cute, very peachy, and I really like it, though it's really hard for me to style this because it's really small. But when I just want to be fuss-free, I just add it with the simple cowboy style, and it adds an extra layer of warmth over my neck, and I really like it. I mean, it adds that special pop of color, and if you match it with your lipstick and a very simple outfit like a trench and a turtleneck, it's quite cute. Another way is to do this by half, as it is right now, and roll it in a somewhat slim, thick, kind of like a twilly, and put it across your neck and tie it like this. Also, with this size, what you can do is tie it around like a twisty thing, and you just do it here on the head. Like there's a boho 60s vibe that can be really cute. You can do the same thing as a wristlet. Also, with this size, what you can do is the pirate milk-maid thing that was quite popular in the 90s, like that. It depends on the outfit and what you really want to achieve with your styling technique. Like for example, I will use again my by the way. I like to tie, leaving on top the little Hermès logo very subtly there. And I like to leave it like that as a really cute touch for my bag. If I want to keep my outfit simple, I do this with my Speedy. If I don't want to pimp my bag with the keychain, you know, the fanny pompon or my beleve knot, just a scarf, and if it gets cold or anything, I have that extra layer of really soft silk. Almost 2 years ago, I did like a full series of J'aime mon carré with this particular carré, which is like a very classic, old school print with the gold and the buckles, all of that. I took it as a risk. I better like take a spin on this and better not make it look old school. What I really love about this size is that it permits a little bit more. If I were to do the cowboy, it allows me to do it in the same size as a 45, but do a little tie up here. And it looks different, and it looks as if cozier. If I really wanted it to have like a better fall, I can knot it here, under here, and it looks like more substantial like this. It is not as full as the 90 centimeters, but this size is like the most standard size of them all. Actually, when I wore it with this shirt, this is like a peplum shirt from Zara, and what I did was a belt. I did like a thick twist, somewhere like that, and I just a simple tie on the back, and it really made the shirt look as it had a better fit. What I did with another one, it's like copper, and I was wearing like a black shirt and black skirt short thing, and to add a better deal, I placed it around my hip as if it was like those hip hugger. It really added like a really cute touch to the outfit, and that way I got to really showcase the carré, and it looks really interesting. So that I really liked. This size allows for a more interesting gypsy headscarf. I wore it like this, like a pirate thing going on, very gypsy-esque, and I really love it like this. Also, for the iconic, the Great Britain grandma, like this, to cover yourself up from the wind, and it's like this, and boom boom bam, boom. Also, if you want to add it like a matador kind of thing, where it flops like in the back, and like a button-down shirt opened with this, like it looks really cool. And also, I've seen a lot of how women wear it with the rings that they sell for scarves, but you can also do it like this. It really elevates an outfit. And if I'm wearing just like a simple, boring white shirt and jeans, and you add a carré, it really makes it, even though it's really classic and grandma-ish, boring, it depends on the shoes and your attitude, and you make it look cool again. Taking the furoshiki principle of Japanese culture of making bags, so you take these two outside, you make a little knot, and you go to the other corners and you do the same. And we could do like a little wind jacket, pull your arm through it, cover yourself if it gets chilly, but I don't like this size for that. I prefer the 90 centimeters. What I do like this is for a bag. So you put all of your things inside and you just carry it like this. And now you have a bag. You have a container for stuff. You can also add stuff here, and now I have it like this. And I can wear it like this, or I can do a knot, and voila, now I have everything here and it looks really cool. So maybe you want to use it as something extra to your outfit. Now to the final size. So the one that I got for myself. This is like quite ironic that I fell head over heels, because the thing that makes the Hermès silk scarf so unique is their print and the technique, the silk screen printing that I witnessed when they had the Hermès a Puertas Abiertas in Mexico City, the atelier exhibition that they do in many places of the world, showcasing their savoir-faire. Well, anyways, I got this one exactly around the time that I went to see the event, because this is textured and it has like the print in there and it's very understated and it's kind of like this blue noir. This one is so luxurious. Because of the size, you can probably feel and experience more the silk thing. And look, this is more luscious. I've done this in many ways. The thing that I love the most is that in the website they show it rolled up as a choker style necktie. It looks so chic and so elevating the outfit to the maximum potential. Like this, with a blazer, and it looks chic AF. You can also do it like this and do a tie just like that. Oh, I love this. And just lay it like this with a polo or like this. I love this. I can do the belt like this and it looks like a robe and it looks really chic. When I did the J'aime mon carré series, I was obsessed with this photo that I found online, I think in Pinterest or some sorts, of this girl wearing the carré as a tie on her trench in a Parisian atmosphere, and I was hooked. Of course, me being me, I added on to this trench, which plays with monochromatic thing. In the series, I did it with this one in a like denim trench, and I really liked it. I felt it looked quite cute. I thought it gave a unexpected pop of color to that outfit in particular. But with this size, what you can also do is do this and add a jacket and just protect yourself from the rain. That jacket thing that I showed you looks way better with this. Not two corners that are next to each other. You've got yourself a really chic thrown over cape. If you're wearing like a slinky lingerie dress and it gets cold and you just have this in your bag, you just transform your outfit in boom. I have a friend who has this beautiful Hermès with Comme des Garçons, the collaboration, and that print needs to be showcased. That print, like if you put it together like a scarf, the purpose is lost. And if he wears it like this, on top of his leather jacket, boom, that looks badass. Amazing, amazing. I love wearing this as a top on top of another top. Like a corset of sorts, just added on top of another shirt. If you have a print, you can show it like that and you can really build your outfits around a carré, and that really makes them unique and chic. There's no other way to say it. Yeah, those are my favorite ways to wear it. That's how I've become a carré believer. If you type on Google Hermès carré, you will find this girl, like she's blonde and she's always wearing carré in various ways, and I love how she really elevates her outfits like that, because she wore it one time like this and it looks so cute, just thrown over, very effortless, and I love it. If you're ever looking for some inspo and you wonder, like, I don't have an Hermes store near me, what you can do is download the app like Tinder and Mac, and there's Hermes, like priorities. And they show you how to wear the carré in many ways. So yes, download it, because this is like the version of how to wear it. I was given this set of cards. It's really cute because they have like the same images from the app and like a really interesting this I like. This is my favorite way. Anyway, so I hope that this was useful, and if you don't know how to wear this overpriced piece of silk, you've got some ideas in how to. It's like a very easy, you can use any scarf, honestly, but that's a really nice way to amp up your wardrobe with just simple twists, and yeah, perfect for an everyday use. And thank you so much for watching, and until the next one.